Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Factorio Living with Biters, where in the previous episode we fixed steel. As it turns out, we needed a lot more production than we had. Still, it's not sort of filling up, it would seem, but we might... Oh, this is completely empty. That's not good. How's that? That's empty too. Okay, maybe we need even more steel. We'll leave that to sort of carry on, and maybe it'll turn out later that we don't need so much. But yes, today we are going to add in some more military production, I think, because I asked you last episode about what you thought I should bring beyond the destroyer drones and the turrets and everything. And a lot of people said that we should get poison capsules, and that is a brilliant idea. We will do that. Copy and paste that. Which you do by holding down shift, by the way. You click and then you do the thing. Because it wasn't that long ago that I learned that, really. Someone was asking at some point somewhere, I forget when, but we'll also increase the numbers a bit, because I like to keep them nice and round and simple. I don't know if we have coal in the logistics system. Oh, we do, apparently, in some form. We have 240 of it. The number's now dropping. I will check. Is it just... It's just in here, so that will run out, but that might be fine. We'll leave it for now. Maybe we'll end up with a good enough supply. But yes, these are fantastic for dealing with worms. And they just sort of generally help when it comes to biters. You just plonk them down. I mean, that spot will be a fantastic place. You plonk down like 3 of those, 4 of those, and all the worms dead. That sort of thing. So yes, I don't know why I didn't already have these being made. They are a fantastic idea, so we now have those in production. We'll keep an eye on the coal situation. We may need to connect some up to the logistics system. That wouldn't be that difficult, really. In fact, I've just realised over here we've got an underground belt that doesn't go anywhere, because we used to have the coal supply here for the steel, and now it's just gone, but the line is still here, so I guess I could just put that in a chest, right where it is. We can do that. We'll just do that. We have fast inserter, and a provider there. There's an attack going on just over there. And it's been dealt with. Got that there. Move the power up a little bit. And now we have coal in storage. Perfect. And now we'll have continuous production of the poison capsules. Also, I've noticed I have 2 extra logistics robots. Let's find out where they're from. Are they from the system? Yes. Okay, I'll put them back. Apparently I've accidentally grabbed some as I'm working. They're trying to deliver me stuff and I'm just stealing them out of the sky. Okay, the other thing was landmines. And I haven't really used landmines before, so they use explosives and steel. We might want to set these up over at the oil base, just because the explosives are on belts over there. And there's also steel, though it is quite short in supply unless the cannon shells are now built up. But yes, people are saying get those and just put them by the bases. The biters will step on them, blow them up, and it will damage the bases as well, and you can get the bots to constantly resupply them, so that just endless chain of explosions until everything dies. That is the hope. I've never used them, so I'll have no idea how it goes, but I guess we'll find out when we're using them. But yes, people have been saying all through the series to use them to kill the biters without aggroing them. But I didn't want to kill them without aggroing them. I want them to be able to fight back. So we'll use them once the conflict has started. We'll use them on like aggroed bases only or something like that. I will use them in like conjunction with turrets and things. People were also, there was sort of, some people were saying use rockets, some people were saying use flamethrowers, and some people were saying don't, as far as I could tell. So I'm still not sure about those. But we will go over to the oil base and look at putting in some landmines. Ooh, he might not be happy soon. But when he looks, he'll attack the worm. Oh, he's been moved. That's a shame. Oh, we're stuck. There we go. No attacks currently going on. Things are nice and quiet. As time has gone on, I've managed to refine my designs and learn how to make them as biter-friendly as possible. And so we have a lot less endless alarming going on. The supply of copper is a bit one-sided. We might want to put a balancer further along. Actually, it might be that we just need more copper generally. Anyway, here we are. So the steel is still all being hoovered up for the the cannon shells. How much do we have now? Full stack here and approaching a full stack there. So I guess, yeah, this one's shut down. This one will soon enough. It is 4 steel for each one, though. Which was the case for the others too. So by the end of this episode, it'll probably be done. Something like that. We could always have put more steel production in, just got more iron mining going on, but I didn't. For reasons. Okay, so we have our explosives line. Unfortunately, there's not quite enough room to put things in there. We could move that down there and put the assembler there, and then have the chests, but we wouldn't be able to get the explosives and the steel into it particularly easily. So I guess we'll just extend the line. We do have the space, though we don't... Oh, no, we do possess the walls that we're just hiding. We can go up to... Why have I never put the belts around this? I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do that. But yes, we can go up to here. That's not actually as much as I might need. I might squeeze things in a little bit. We'll put all that in, and at some point that biter will leave, and then we have enough room. Yeah, we can just have the belt go around the corner and put the assembler up there. Because I don't think there's any more stuff we're building here, particularly. If there is, we'll work it out. Make ourselves an assembler, put it... yeah, there. And then we'll have... provider, some inserters, put the provider there. Load them into that there. And then we can have over here this sort of thing. It's on 2 separate belts actually, so what we want to do is move this up by 1. So that we can have 2 separate inserters. Of course, back in the day when you could have an inserter take off the square beyond a belt, you could have like 3 different belts going into one space and the inserter could access it. Or you could have a long-armed inserter with access to 8 different items on 4 different belts. But alas, we can't do that anymore. That change has always had pros and cons. But anyway, we will just corner these belts. And have the output go to there. Limit it. We'll limit it to 2 stacks. We may want to expand it later, depending on stuff and also things. Our power pole. And you make landmines. So it takes 1 steel and 2 explosives, and it makes 4 landmines, which isn't bad. I don't know what the stack size is. I imagine it's something like 50 or something. Now, unfortunately, these won't start production until the production of these is finished. We're up to 90 now. It'll begin, it'll get there, and then we'll have our landmines. Already we should have plenty of poison capsules in place. And I'm wondering what else we might need. Your supply is nice and full. How are the fractions? Not really great. We've got not enough petroleum gas, too much light oil, so we will engage that. And that probably won't be enough. We'll turn 1 more on. In fact, we can get rid of that, I think. Just for neatness. There we go. It connects straight across. That should help balance things a little bit more. I should do something about pumps and legit, like, what, circuit conditions and stuff like that, because I can do that to some degree. Unfortunately, this system was not built for it, this sort of stuff in the way. I think I could put a pump there and that would work, but I don't know if there'll be a way to put a pump there. I don't know if you can have things go into the side of a pump. In fact, if you can, it makes that work and that not work, and if you can't, it makes that work and that not work, so it sort of doesn't... It's not the best. We could put the pumps on the individual inputs, but then that wouldn't work for the heavy oil anyway, unless we flipped it around. Which we could do. I'll do that. I think we can do that. Because I've never actually done the logistic condition thing yet with oil stuff. And I keep saying I'm going to do it at some point with something. Like, next time I build a new system, I will incorporate it. I'm working on something like that in towns. The main issue with that being that I need my mind's blanked. I need electric engines so I can make the pumps, which is annoying. It's like it's surprisingly high tech to make an electric pump, considering that usually people don't use them at all. But I guess it is a fairly complex item for complex water physics stuff. Now we do, I think, need... Yeah, this is just... The water's just running down now. We need the water going into that bit, which is sort of a bit of a problem because we can't put our water along there anymore. And I'm not seeing a way to fix it. Unless we rejigged the outputs over here, which I don't think is too bad actually. We can just cut this, turn this into just pipes. And in fact we can get rid of that too, which is excellent. Oop, they're suddenly off going somewhere. That was a bit weird. Working together. Okay, we want to put underground pipe from there over to there, and then just move this along by one. And now we do have the room for the water pipes. Just put it like that, sidestep it, and there. In fact, we can get rid of some of the unnecessary piping. Extend the underground. There we go. I think. Oh, I've missed that. Right, now we should have a water supply once again. Yes, we do. Fantastic. And now we can move the heavy oil supply back by a square. We're missing a single pipe. So we'll do that. And I don't think we have any electric engines on our personage, so we will wander off to the electric engine production, grab some and be back momentarily. And it looks like we've now filled up our supply of explosive cannon shells. I think we're just filling up the assembler, and then we will start with the landmines. And we'll make them a lot quicker, because at the moment it's 4 steel for 1 cannon shell, and here it's 1 steel for 4 landmines. So we'll get, what is it, 16 for 1? Yes, we will. We'll get 16 times as many landmines as we were getting cannon shells, which is fantastic. So we'll have them in no time. We may want hundreds of them, though based on the rate of production, we'll probably have them being made continuously during the war as well to help replenish the exploded supplies. So let's go grab electric engines. I think we only need 1 per pump, and I think we want 8 pumps. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, it's 1 each. I think I'll just grab a bunch. Maybe not half a stack. Whoops. Like a dozen of them, and that leaves us some room to add or take away as needed, so we can mess about with the supplies of other stuff if that helps in any way. So what we can do is make it so that the cracking plants are only active when there is need for the thing they're cracking into more than there is need for the thing they're cracking from. Copper continuing to dwindle. I guess that's because of the demands of ammo production. Probably using up quite a bit of it already. Wow, that was fast. And the stack size is only 20, so I think we'll... Actually, we'll just open it up. We'll let the whole thing fill up, because they're super cheap. It is 2 explosives, but I forget what explosives is. Or are. It's 1 sulfur, 1 coal, 1 water. Which reminds me, they've changed a bunch of icons. I forgot to mention, yes, sulfur has been changed, and there's all the... a lot of the newer building stuff. We've got new radar icons, new armor icons. I completely forgot about that, because I've already done towns. And I'd already sort of looked at them then. But yes, there's a randomly new sulfur. Everything else is not changed. New chemical plant icon. I think there's a new beacon icon as well. I think everything in this menu has... Oh yeah, stone has changed. Stone brick has been turned into blocks. Well, it was blocks before, but now it's different blocks. But then the biggest change is the science, where everything's gone completely different. And now I don't know what any of them do anymore. I have to, like, mouse over and check. I mean, it makes more sense ultimately, but I'm so used to the old icons that it's slightly confusing. But yeah, we've got... I think military 4 is what we'll prioritize when the war starts. That takes 150 science packs. We want to check what else there is. Some general shotgun shell stuff, but I don't think we'll bother with that particularly. Combat robotics, you might want to... there's not that much point in it, actually. You might want to upgrade combat robot damage. Combat robot damage. Put emphasis on the wrong bit there, that was confusing. We would like to get power armor 2, but we would require speed module and efficiency module 3s for that. So it would be quite expensive. So yeah, the priority 1 thing would be military 4. Get the shotgun shells, and that would be a big help in shooting the biter's brains out. So we'll queue that up anyway. Let that get started. And then I've already got the signs set up as needed, so when the time comes and we start fighting, I just need to grab the nearest artifacts, put them in my logistics trash slots, and the bots will immediately, unless they're sort of dead because the power's been out for ages, they'll immediately deliver them over to the science production, and then we'll get some new research, and we'll hopefully be able to very quickly get some better ammo going on. Oh wow, the power's dead. It's very dead. What happened? Who done it? The accumulators ran out. And it looks like they were fully charged, though only just. So that's unfortunate, because I was sort of hoping that we would have enough power for a bunch of laser turrets to be running, but apparently we don't even have enough power to keep our factory running normally. What has happened in the past hour? Furnaces have gone up because I added in the new steel furnaces, of course. And of course that's led to mining going up. And then there's been a little bit more production as well because we've had more steel available. So yeah, me adding the steel turns out to have been quite a major change. Anyway, checking back on this again. The consumption is not that much. We can probably just leave the limit off the mines and it will be absolutely fine. Saying that, our supply right now of sulfur is limited, and it's limiting our sulfuric acid production, so I hope that's because we've not got enough petroleum gas, because we're about to fix that. There's only one refinery going on at the moment, so we can definitely get more production going on. Let's make our pumps. There they are. Make like 4 to start. Actually, no, we'll cut it down because we might get away with just doing 3. We'll put in the ones for heavy oil, and these should mean that the cracking doesn't happen. So, like that. And then we can't access that itself, but we can if we put a wire on it, I guess. And then we'll put another one there. And then I think we can just put one there and that will cover everything. But we can't reach it because it's right in the middle of the thing. So I'll just sort of break in. Biter running straight past there. They always do that. As soon as I'm like, oh, there's no biters around, I can break this without worrying. And then suddenly a biter just appears out of nowhere. So we can put that like that, and then we can put a pump like that. I notice this supply is actually dropping, so we might need more. Why are these not running then? They appear to... They're full of heavy oil? So it's not connected. Have I broken a connection? It would appear that I have. Okay. That is problematic. We can move this up, but that will disconnect that stuff over there, so we'll fix that in a second. In fact, can we just we can't quite reach there. But that will allow us to put an underground belt, underground pipe. Ah, that doesn't help that much, actually. We can sidestep it by 1 and then it does work. So we'll put the pipes like that. Hop outside. Put in that. And now we've got the coal supply reconnected. And then we need down here. Oh no, it doesn't work. Because it'll connect up to the thing. We need more room. And I'm not seeing a particular way of getting it. Why do you do this, pipes? I thought this would be an easy job, and then suddenly there wasn't any heavy oil anymore. And I guess putting it over there... putting it over there might work? No. Maybe. We could then do a lot of messing about with belts and get it into the right place. Actually, no, we can't because the power pole is in the way. This is awkward. What can I do? What can I rejig to fix this? In like the next minute because the episode's supposed to be over. So we put that there and then we've got the problem with this. And we've got to do a corner. So... we could set up we could connect that somewhere else. But that's awkward. If we do something like that, we need more underground pipes. We're running over time. Alright, you know what, we'll fix that next episode. We will work something out with the piping. And we will get it to connect up right. So, until then I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching and I shall see you next time.